This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, number 4, which is kind of New York, coming up real quick. And I know some of you have been waiting for me a long time. My physical appearance. You've been waiting for my voice to come. My voice that speaks out against child abuse and child abandonment. And I've seen those that speak out against us. I've seen them. I rolled with them for almost 2 years. Supported their page. They don't support anything I do now because I speak out against them. Shout out to the chat. I should have remained consistent around that time, but I was swayed because of my sexual needs, my sexual desires, my sexual opinion. Shout out to the chat. I am the BT1000. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. 914 Westchester County, New York. I am the BT1000. That is my first face. That's my first kingdom. The next one is Lucy the Vampire. After that is a Jeeper Creeper on YouTube, on these YouTube streets. The next phase is the German Shepherd. I have the soul of the wolf. I have the soul of the owl. My name is being spoken all over these YouTube streets in a disparaging way. Now, we will allow our enemies to hit the link. We will allow them to hit the link and talk this shit. But I doubt anyone will come in. They are cowards. They do videos against me. They do videos to laugh at me. They do videos to try to expose my weakest moments in my life. Shout out to the chat. I refuse to go down. I refuse to be your prisoner of war. I am the general. I am the next supreme on this shit. And you don't know what the next supreme really is. It's not a queen. It's not an empress. It's a high priest. A high priestess that does her duty and carries out her performance very well. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Anyone that want to hit the link, hit the link. But I am at war. And I refuse to back down. I refuse to retreat. And I do not accept Lonnie One Love's surrender. I do not acknowledge your surrender. I do not acknowledge your white flag. I do not acknowledge your declaration of surrender. You will be my prisoner of war. You are a fugitive. You did commit crimes against me. Shout out to the chat. I speak in the voice as I have always spoken on YouTube, whether I'm singing or laughing or joking or cursing people out. I don't give a fuck. I stand on what I said. Fuck the rest. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Anyone that want to hit the link, you can hit the link and talk your shit. The war is still on. And some of you are afraid. You are afraid because the war on YouTube is combining with what's going on in the real world. My real world is combining with these YouTube streets. Shout out to the chat. It's combining, it been combining for months. Birdman tried to warn me. He said, Arabia, please lay down your phone. Lay down your weapon of mass destruction. Lay down your weapon of poetry and music and everything. Leave it alone. Because those that sit with you at your table will lift their heels against you. You will become the next enemy. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Hit the link if you want to, if you dare. I'm not here to petrify you or scare you off. Do what you must do. But I'm letting you know right now, the German Shepherd is in the room. The BT1000 is in the room. The Jeepy Creeper is in the room. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Lonnie One Love. She's no longer a moderator over here. We banished her. We exiled her. We excommunicated from her. Now she's speaking through Brooklyn Lady Ellie. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, this is my message to you. Mind your own fucking business. For once in your life, ma'am, mind your own fucking business. Leave it alone. Leave her alone. If she talking about sending mass to me, what you think she gonna talk about you? Bitch, and you on a wheelchair? Get the fuck out of here. Lonnie is handicapped too. She's too fat to move around. As long as Lonnie was going to them gyms, she was just fine. Just fine. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the motherfucking house and we are ruling our ground. Now, those of you that are afraid of war and battle, I implore you to walk away. Walk away from this battle axe, this unfeeling person, this woman that wants to dox everyone and lie on people. She's a mentiroso, a payaso. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Nini kuzimu means, it's a Swahili phrase. Nini kuzimu means what the hell. But those of y'all that want the tea, that want the smoke, kujana mimi, kula jakula, miji baridi. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I stand on it. I stand on it. Because Lonnie is a little bit younger than myself. But she is foolish. She lived the same life I lived, but in a different vein. Maybe she did not experience the same horrors I experienced. My horrors are terrormares. My horrors are nightmares. My horrors is depression, borderline, personality disorder. But I'm still the general. I'm still the high priestess. I refuse to strip out of my robes. I refuse to strip off my hood. I refuse. So she decided to try to punish me. She didn't know I had a kingdom on my own. It's a secret kingdom she knew nothing about. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Send a mass, motherfucker. Send a mass. Anybody want to hit the link? I'm going to be up here for a little while. Y'all can hit the link, talk your shit. I don't give a fuck who it is. The link is dropped. So why is nobody hitting the link? Because you're afraid. You're afraid of Lonnie One Love. She's not going to hurt you unless she got your address. You should have never bought them whipped butters from her. When I found out that me and Lonnie was going to war, I doxed my own self. Shout out to the chat. That's what I did. I was not afraid. I could not be afraid of her or anyone. Shout out to the chat. But anyone that's in my chat, you are safe. You can type into the chat. You can hit the link. You can talk your shit. But there's only 2 people from that camp of Lonnie One Love that will be able to escape my full wrath. Run. Run from the hills. But when my soldiers catch you, they have orders to bring you to my chambers and give you eat, drink, and comfort. Let them eat, drink, and get comfort. That's it until I return. Then I will send them out and back into the world from which they came, from which the villages they came, the lands they came from. I don't care. I want Lonnie One Love as my prisoner of war. She's a fugitive. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, you did a video 4 days ago trying to make fun of me, bitch. You better get out of that goddamn wheelchair. That's the only thing I can advise you to do, Brooklyn Lady Ellie. Use your legs, use your feet, get out of that goddamn wheelchair. And once you get out, you will be free. You will no longer be a slave to your wheelchair or anything you have done on YouTube. My suggestion to you, ma'am, is to float far away from Lonnie One Love. Stop being her lawyer. Stop being her spokesman. She don't need you. She been told you she didn't need you. And you refuse to listen. Shout out to the chat. I'm up here for a few more minutes. Let anybody that want to hit the link, hit the link. I'm not going to call out the people in my chat. I'm not going to do that. Y'all need some kind of protection, some kind of animosity, so you can sit in my chat. But let it be known that Sis Rabbit got a wrench. Freed all of you. He freed me. And that's why I owe Sis Rabbit got a wrench a big debt. Shout out to Sis Rabbit got a wrench. Every time I do a video, I'm going to say, shout out to Sis Rabbit got a wrench. Even though other people may not like him. So what? He's my brother on YouTube. Just like Nashawn Facts Over Feelings is my brother on YouTube. But I noticed that Facts Over Feelings do not allow me to hit his panel. I noticed that. Why is that? Shout out to the chat. The story gets deeper. Gets deeper and deeper without me even knowing it. Shout out to the chat. You have your videos. You see me in your chat. I do whatever I have to do to support your page, but you never drop the link for me. Never once. So I think there's something else going on. And you will no longer be able to hit my panel until I hit your panel. Shout out to the chat. This is where the two houses face off together and tell the truth. Tell the truth how you really feel about me in one breath. Because brown skinned lady was able to tell me in one breath. Supernova Vacation was able to tell me in one breath. You are a man and you can't tell me in one breath why you don't never want me to hit the panel. I could hit Queen Regina panel, but it's very in a twisted way. Now I'm starting to rethink my whole shit. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. 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 I'm so tired of this YouTube politics. You can hit my link, but I can't hit your link. Wow. You'll never be able to hit my link no more until you tell me why you don't want me to hit your link. Why is a problem with me asking you to drop the link and I can hit the link? When you come over here, you ask me to drop the link and you hit the link. You able to talk all that bullshit over here. I let you run free reign. No more. Shout out to the chat. I asked him. He never liked me in the first place. I believe he never liked me in the first place. Shout out to the chat. Now go over there and tell him that. I will tell him that myself. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't got no friends on YouTube anyway. You're not my friend at all. And that's why I think Empress Lonnie One Love was fighting me so bad because she wanted me to see the truth. Said, let Arabia be alone by herself and she will see the fucking truth. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Queen Majida let me hear her link. What's wrong with him doing the same thing? He doesn't give me the same mercy and grace I give him. It's a problem. And one of my advisors told me it's a fucking problem. That's why I wouldn't let Donna be a moderator over here. I already knew what he was trying to do. Plant a seed. You ain't planting no seeds over here, nigga. You from Maryland. You Baltimore, Maryland. And you let a bitch from Philadelphia ride up on you? Are you out of your mind, dude? You were supposed to cap her that day. You were supposed to do it. You didn't do it. The protection you said you had in your neighborhood, non-existent. Non-existent. But I tell my people over here, mind your own goddamn business. All these people over here are related to Birdman. Shout out to him. And he told me, he said, your friends on YouTube is really your fucking enemies. Open your eyes. Open your goddamn eyes and see who they really are. Shout out to the chat. We got some of Sister T people in the chat. Shout out to the chat. I got a lot of people over here in this chat. And the only reason why this chat is open is because Sis Rabbit got a wrench. I appealed to different other YouTubers behind the scenes. They never wanted to help me. They wanted to see my page die. Donna, I feel. I feel. But Donna, do you realize that a few years ago, my sister-in-law was killed because she asked for a divorce from a drop shot nigga, a nigga that was never supposed to be in our fucking family. She divorced my brother to marry the payaso. And when the payaso got mad, he abused her and my brother's children in that house. And I did not know nothing about it. Nobody spoke on it. Because they know what will happen when I learned about it. Because I would make certain phone calls and make sure that the shit didn't happen. But it happened. They gone and dead. I ain't gonna never bring them back. I'm mad as hell. I'm in my bag. I don't give a fuck who knows it. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Boston. Rhode Island. Shout out to California, Connecticut. Call all my warriors together. Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Texas, Kentucky. Whoever is my enemy on YouTube, it'll be fine. I give my life for my channel. That's what a lot of niggas on here will not do. They talk all that tough shit, pumping their ass all day, dancing on the fucking camera. We don't want to see you dance like a crab, motherfucker. Dance like the way you supposed to dance. Like a high priest, or the voodoo order, or Santeria. Fuck the church. That's what I'm saying out of my goddamn mouth. Fuck the church. Shout out to the chat. But I will question him about that. Hit the link, Nation. Hit the link, nigga. You don't never want me to hit your link, bitch. What the fuck you thinking about? Hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. I'm tired of this one-sided shit. You could hit my link, but I can never hit yours, nigga. You heard what I said. Hit the link, nigga. Since you got so much to say, hit the link. Hit the link. Because everybody said you was going to turn against me anyway. So we will find out today. Because I don't want to be hidden for another 6 months. I ain't got 6 months to deal with you. Hit the link. Hit the link. It's dropped. Hit the link. I find it very interesting. Yeah. Maybe Queen Regina told you to do that. I don't know. Let's go. So you come on all these different names.
What you talking about? What's wrong with you this morning?
No, I just want to know why you, when you live on your page, you will never let me hit the link. When you come over
Because
here,
hold
you
on, hold
let me
on,
hit the
hold on,
link.
hold on. Hold up. Let's kill all that. All you gotta do is ask me, drop the link. Didn't you hear me say I don't be going live on StreamYard? I be live on YouTube because every time I drop the link, nobody comes up. Like, what's wrong with you? Why you talking shit about me? You good? What I ever do to you for you to be talking shit about me this morning? You drunk or something?
Drop the link next time.
All you gotta do is ask. How the fuck I'ma
I
drop
don't
the
have
link
to
if you
ask
don't?
you. I don't have to ask you.
Yes, you
You
do,
don't have
because I
to
don't
ask
be.
me.
You gotta let me know in advance. I don't be live on StreamYard. I be going live on YouTube all the time now. If you want to come up, you gotta let me know, and I'll end it and start a StreamYard and let you come up. I don't have no problem with that.
All
What you
right.
trying to? What you hold up?
We
No,
just
ain't no.
want to make
Oh,
sure there's no problem.
hold up. Check this
No,
out.
because a lot of people been telling me you are a problem. And I'm like,
I
damn,
don't
he's not really a problem.
check this out. Listen to me. I do not give a fuck what none of these people say about me. A lot of people said Jesus was a problem. They talked about Jesus. You think I give a fuck about? Listen, if you worry about what these people say, you gonna go crazy. You gonna have an episode. I don't give a fuck about what none of these people say. I ask you a question, you still ain't answer. What have I
So
done
you
to
better
you
give
for you
a
to be
fuck
calling me?
about what I do. You better give a
No, I
fuck about
said,
what I do.
what did I do to you to
That
be
I think.
you over here calling me out my name? What's wrong with you? Hmm? No, I show you love more than damn near anybody on this app, and you over here running your fucking mouth talking shit about me. You good?
I'm always
Huh?
gonna be good. Just drop your link next time.
That's all you gotta do is ask, cause I don't be live on YouTube. If you listen to what the fuck I be saying, you would have knew that I don't be live on StreamYard. All you gotta do is say, "Can you go live on StreamYard so I can hit the link?" And yeah, I
Well, I
can't
didn't
read your
know that.
motherfucking mind.
I
You be
did
at work
not
a lot
know
of
that.
times. Well, when you don't know something, what you supposed to do? When
I
you
asked.
don't know something, answer the
I
question. When
asked
you don't know
questions.
something, when you don't have the information that you are yearning
Look,
for,
don't try to
what do you
embarrass
know?
me in
Hold on,
front of my
hold
people.
on.
Don't
I'm
try
not
to do
trying
that.
to
Don't do that.
embarrass you.
Don't
I'm
do
not.
that.
I'm asking you a question. What do normal people do when they want to know something?
Ask a question. That's it.
That's all you had to do. You email me about anything else. You could have emailed me and say, next time you go live, can you drop the link? I said, yeah. Or is you going live on
I
StreamYard? I
shouldn't
said,
even
I go
have
live
to
on.
ask you. I shouldn't have to ask you. When I show up in your chat,
Oh,
you're supposed to drop the link. Sorry.
oh. Listen, I
Sorry.
didn't know that. I didn't
We
even
gotta
know that you be. Hold up.
miscommunicate.
I didn't even know that you be
Miscommunicate.
wanting to. That's all it is,
Because
a
me
miscommunication.
personally, I'm not dealing with no niggas on YouTube that are dealing with me like that. I'm not. And you talk all that shit about brown skin lady. What did she really do to you? Did she
Me and her
drive down
good.
to your house? Did she get the court papers?
Nah,
No,
nah,
she didn't.
nah. Nah, me and her good. Don't worry about that. Don't let that be your worry. Me and her is good. Me and her had a
So
nice
why did
talk
you
and we
do
good.
those videos this morning, sir?
Because it was a reason, cause and effect. She know why. You shouldn't let that concern you. You know what I can see happening with you? You putting too much weight on your shoulders that don't need to be. This mind Arabia's business. You gonna have a nervous breakdown worrying about too much shit. Just mind your business. The business that
I'm
you got.
minding my business. I'm minding
All
my
right.
business.
So me and brown skin lady, okay. If you was keeping up with it, then you would know me and her good.
I don't be on YouTube all day like that. I don't.
Well, I'm telling you, we good. Don't just get half of the story. If you want to involve yourself in something, right, out of concern or
I
whatever,
heard your
make
side,
sure
but
you
I
know
didn't
my
hear
other
her
side.
side. That's
Okay.
what I'm
Well,
saying. Let's
well,
play the
me and
fair
her good.
side.
Listen, me and her
Y'all
good.
good?
Yeah, we great. But I want
You
to tell you this.
sure?
Look, man, I ain't repeating myself. I just told you 3 times. Me and her good.
Ain't nobody gonna. Hey, don't disrespect me. Don't do
I'm
that.
not. I'm not disrespecting you. I said I'm not repeating myself. I said it. Matter of fact, 4 times, and you gonna ask me again? You disrespecting me. Like my word ain't my word. I say, hasn't my word been my word? When I say something, don't I keep my word? Huh? But look, I don't know what you want this morning, but like calm it down a little bit with the disrespect, cause I never disrespect you. So whatever you want, get you a nap, man. Take you a hot shower, eat you some oatmeal, and take a nap, man. Try it again. No, for real.
I
For real.
don't
Don't
need
even do
your
that.
will.
No, I'm saying
I don't
you
need
know
your
you my
will.
girl. I always big you up and I always make sure you good and you know I fucks with you like that. Don't try to flip the script on me, whatever agenda you got, then you telling people I got some hidden agenda. What? What now? Let me ask you this. What would I gain out of running any campaign against you on YouTube when I got more subscribers than you? And if I don't,
I don't
I'll
care.
know. Me neither. But what I'm saying, that's the point I'm trying to make. What would I gain out of I'm not a fake motherfucking friend. When I say I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what I
You've been
believe
in my
is.
corner all this time, and then
No,
other shit
what I
been coming
believe
up.
is what I believe is somebody that probably don't like me has been talking to you, tainting your brain because you just said it. People coming to you saying, "Don't worry about how they feel about me. Just worry about how me and you rock out." I don't
We're
fuck with
gonna,
everybody, and I'm not for everybody. I understand that. So don't you let that be your worry, how they feel about me. I don't care who you be cool with. Long as you respect me and I respect you, that should be it. Shouldn't be
oh,
no more to it. Right?
we chilly, we Gucci right now.
Oh man. Look, I'ma drop down. Enjoy the rest of your morning, all right?
Mhm. Thanks, Facts Over Feelings, for coming up here, clearing up his um his thing going on. But I feel a certain way because when I'm in your chat, don't matter if I ask you to drop a link. I don't have to ask you to drop a link. You could drop it anytime. My link is always dropped. Whether I'm on StreamYard or YouTube or wherever I'm at, it is here. And you always got an open voice. But I've been very concerned because people been clapping my page. Been clapping it. So don't think I'm aware. Don't think I'm not aware of that. I'm aware of everything. And you know what? When I had that shit going on with my chat, the only one that cleared it up was Sis. The only one that walked me through the whole shit. Shout out to the chat. I'm not mad with Facts or Feelings. But I'm just letting him know. Help me when I ask you to help me. Period. And you know how I get down. I ain't got nothing against him. But my God, when I show up in your chat or my cousin show up in your chat, drop the link. And you will find out who is really there. Drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the link. Everybody asks me to drop the link. Even if my link is not dropped, I drop the link so people could come up here and talk this shit. Whether it's Will T or Lonnie or whoever. Because I want to confront everyone that got a problem with me. And that's why I dropped my link. That's why I do what I do. And I'm trying to move past this other bullshit, these other motherfuckers. And we were close to these motherfuckers. Drop the link all the time. She come up here, talk her shit. Then when she see you, she want to get ghosts. She don't want to be on the same panel as you. So it's a problem. And this morning, when I went through some of the videos, I said, God help me. God help me to do this shit again. I'm not gonna keep doing this over and over. I got my moderators in place. Whoever I want to be a moderator, whoever I want to sleep in the bushes, they here. Shout out to the chat. But I gotta look at all sides of the story. And all this shit is behind that fucking sex tape. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That sex tape is really damaging. And it hurt her. She was crying. She was crying about that. Physically, on Damn D's platform, not too long ago. I remember that. All of it is locked into my memory. And I said to myself, oh shit, what did I do recently? And she was trying to tell me, Ray, you was all over the place. And I don't go on everybody's platform. I don't hit everybody's panels. I don't do none of that no more. I sit on my panel the most. If I want to go to brown skin lady, shout out to her. At least she give me grace to do that. She don't have to let me up there. She could drop me down. And she only dropped me down one time because I got into a heated argument with Rainy Hot Topics, Live Talk with Rainy, the death coach on YouTube. The death coach on YouTube. And she didn't like that name. It is what it is. And we, not you, but I fought against her. Different other people fought against her. Shout out to the chat. But Nashawn Facts Over Feelings, he has been consistent. But I felt abandoned when he never dropped that link. I'm going to his on his chat. Take away that wrench. I don't care about that wrench. I don't care about no wrench nowhere, because I'm not going to block nobody. I'm not going to stop nobody from talking. I'm not going to do none of that bullshit. When that bitch was my moderator and I forgot about it, it was a year ago. Sis Rabbit got a wrench, had to clear it up. I emailed you and asked how to do it. You never responded. It was like you was laughing in my fucking face. Sis never laughed in my face. Shout out to the chat. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Because he said that I was treating him unfair. He treated me unfair. Don't let me go up on his link. He been told other people in other chats not to let me on the panel. Got my own panel. I don't need the panel no more. Shout out to the chat. I ain't got nothing against nobody on this YouTube app. Just one bitch. And that one bitch is shooting for you. Shooting for you. But she didn't do the send a mass when she went to your house. When she drove from Philadelphia, she did not do no send a mass. I know this bitch is a coward. I know she's a liar. Like Queen Regina explained, Lonnie One Love is a coward and a liar. She didn't call her a coward. She called her a liar. I call her a coward. That's my words. Coward and a liar. It is what it is. I ain't got nothing against facts over feelings, Nation. I ain't got nothing against him. But he should have came up here and been more truthful about what happened behind the scenes with them two. I was unaware. Everybody was so surprised when that sex tape came out. We were so surprised and we were hurt. You not only hurt her, you hurt us because we were trying to explain it away. There was no explaining anything away. No explaining. But when I saw that video the other night, I was trying my best to be professional and not laugh. I said, I'm picking this shit up on my phone. I said, God damn, how dare she do this against me? But I understand. All those videos she did about me, everything is true because it's in my voice. But she didn't get the whole story. You gotta get the whole story before you do a video about me. And if you don't got the whole story, you'll never have the whole story. You'll do a half a story and make your content from that cinemass. When I keep hearing that cinemass, I know what it means. 2 shots to the chest, 1 to the heart, 1 to the lungs. And she means that for both of us. She means that for the both of us, not just you, me too. Hello. She sees me align myself with you. That's why she was always upset when I let you up on my panel. And I said, I could let anybody else on my panel I want that you are in a disagreement with. But she said it was deeper than that. Cinemass. She would never fight against a dyke ass bitch like me, a bulldagger like me. Cinemass. That's what they are taught as young children, to kill those that they don't understand. Well, what happened to my sister-in-law? She was feminine. She went into the army, fought 2 tours in Afghanistan. She brought back that knife from Afghanistan. Yo, she put it in her bedroom, put it on a mantle. When that man went in there and killed her, he stabbed her, almost cut off her fucking head. Then he went down the stairs and killed the rest of the children. While she was stabbed over 27 times. Okay, Nishan, you said they wrestling with Jesus. You don't know who they wrestling with. You don't know nothing about the occult or numerology or nothing. You're entrenched in what the church told you, and the church is my biggest enemy. Always been my biggest enemy. The church. Always been my biggest enemy. I don't care what nobody else say. The church has always been my biggest enemy. Cinemass. I don't give a fuck. Me personally, I know the church is my biggest enemy. Always been my biggest enemy. Even when I was going through the bullshit I was going through in my young life, the church sanctioned it. Keep it secret. That's what they did. Sent a mass. That's what sent a mass mean for me. When that bitch told me sent a mass, she said, go back into your history. Go back into your life experiences, your background. Send a mass, bitch. We ain't got to kill you with no bullets. We'll do it with words. That's why I allowed myself to work those construction jobs. I allowed myself to do whatever I had to do on these streets as a homeless person. Now I'm in my own apartment. Everybody's jealous. Even the ones that got their own apartment or their own house. Set a mass. Bitch, you ain't supposed to even be here. That's what they told me. Send a mass. That's what send a mass really means. Not physically, spiritually, emotionally, to your soul. Send a mass. That's what it means. And she was trying to tell me in a discreet way, send a mass, send a mass. Whatever I do is send a mass now, from now on this YouTube app, on my other social media platforms, is send a mass, send a mass. When I go and visit my family in New York, in Boston, Rhode Island, Connecticut, California, is send a mass. The send a mass of your mind, your mental. That's what it means. Send a mass, send a mass. I keep repeating myself, but it is what it is. I understand. I understand the message. I understand the concept. I understand the threats. But when Birdman called me the other day, he said, I know what send a mass means in military terms. 2 shots to the chest. When you move up close to the victim, 2 shots to the head. That's send a mass. And that's a powerful statement. To a woman that's only 5'2". And I'm good with that. I'll never be free of what happened in 2011. I'll never be free. What happened in 2019, I'll never be free. What happened in 1984, I'll never be free. Send a mass. That's what she meant about send a mass. Look into your own soul. When she said that, look back into your past. Send a mass. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Sure enough, it is. Send a mass. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because I asked for help on this shit about what happened to my chat. That's why I don't want to have other people as moderators. Because I know they will destroy my chat. Send a mass. You think I don't know? The game is being played. I know. I know very clearly. And it hurts me to my heart. It's breaking my heart. But I gotta go on like nothing is happening. I gotta pretend like nothing is happening. My brother told me the other day, pretend nothing is happening. Thug it out! Send him ass, bitch! He knows I'll listen to certain power words. He knows that. Because we was raised together. And when he saw these videos, he said, send him ass, bitch. Put on your armor and ride. Take the ride. Let Birdman put you in the car and take a ride somewhere. Send him ass, bitch. You'll never be able to escape from your past. You'll never be able to escape from the ghosts of your past. You'll never be able to escape from the skeletons in your closet. Send him ass, bitch. Send him ass. I'm out of here. Nashawn, I know you don't mean no harm. You never meant no harm to me. I know you never tried to sabotage my channel. But Sis Rabbit Got a Wrench released my chat. The same email I sent him, I sent you. You never responded. Sent a mass. And that's what the warning was about. It was not about something physical, it was something spiritual. But dealing with the soul, dealing with the mind, the subconscious, the super subconscious, that's what it is. Sent a mass. And she knew I would never be able to fly above it. Only go into my dreams. Only go into my dreams. I'm out of here. My battery is low. We'll see each other in the next video. Cinemass.